Hello children, I am very excited to meet you all through this online classes. Are you feeling the same children? Today we are going to continue the same lesson, environmental economics. Shall we recall whatever we have learned in the previous class? We have learned the meaning of environment, environmental economics, ecosystem, linkage between economy and environment, and it has been explained through material balance model. Then the environmental goods, externalities, and the classification of externalities. Children, shall we learn the meaning of pollution? That is, the meaning of pollution will be pollution is the introduction of contaminants into the natural environment and that causes adverse change. And what are the changes which is going to happen in the economy because of the unwanted things enter into our environment, killing of life, and the toxicity of environment. It means the environment becomes poisonous and damage to ecosystem and aesthetics to our surrounding. It means it affects the beauty of our surrounding. This is the meaning of pollution. The types of pollution. There are 4 types of pollution. They are air pollution, water pollution, noise pollution, and land pollution. There are 4 types of pollution. They are air pollution, water pollution, noise pollution, and land pollution. And today we are going to learn about the air pollution and the water pollution. Children, we all know the meaning of pollution and the types of pollution also. Now, in that we are going to learn in detail about air pollution. So, the definition of air pollution. Air pollution is the presence of solid, liquid, gaseous substance. So, air pollution means the solid, liquid or gaseous substance, and it is going to mix with our environment, and because of that it is injurious not only to the human being but also to the other living creatures, plants and animals, and it also affects the environment in many ways. And this is the definition of air pollution. The types of air pollution are indoor air pollution and outdoor air pollution. So indoor air pollution is nothing but it is going to affect the contaminants enter into the daily lives in our homes, offices, and also schools and workplaces. And for example, cooking and heating with solid fuels and in open fire or traditional stove, and it causes high level of indoor air pollution. And outdoor air pollution. So this outdoor air pollution is caused by the combustion processes from motor vehicles, fuel burning, and also especially from industry. The outdoor air pollution is happening especially because of the industries. These are the 2 types of air pollution. Children, let us learn the causes of air pollution. They are vehicles exhaust smoke. The first causes will be vehicles exhaust smoke. That is, vehicle smoke happens to release high amount of carbon monoxide, and millions of vehicles operate every day in cities, and it leaves a high amount of more carbon footprint on the environment. Next one, fossil fuel based power plants. And in our country we have many fossil fuel based power plant, and it releases sulfur dioxide, and if it is going to mix with the atmosphere, and it will reach the pollutants of the water, and it will lead to acid rain. The next one will be exhaust from industrial plants and factories. Heavy machineries located inside the industries and the factories and the industrial plants also emit pollutants into the air. Construction and agricultural activities, that is, potential impacts arising from the construction debris would include dust particle, gaseous emissions from the construction site. Likewise, the using of ammonia for agriculture. using ammonia from agriculture is a dangerous uh, gas affecting the air. Next one, natural cause. Earth is one of the biggest polluter itself through volcano, forest fire, dust storms, etc. They are nature-borne events that dump massive amounts of air pollution into the atmosphere. Household activities. Even from the household activities also, we get air pollution. For example, cooking, heating and lighting, using the mosquito repellents, pesticides and chemicals, and also using the artificial fragrance are some of the sources that contribute to air pollution. So these are the causes of air pollution and it affects our environment. Children, so far we were learning the meaning of air pollution, types, and also the causes. Now we are going to learn the effects of air pollution. So, first effect will be respiratory and heart problems. It means it creates several respiratory and heart problems and also sometimes cancer. Children are also highly affected and they commonly suffer from pneumonia and asthma. Next one, global warming. Increasing temperature in the atmosphere leads to global warming and thereby it increases the sea level rise, melting of polar icebergs, displacement and loss of habitat. Acid rains. Harmful gases like nitrogen and sulfur dioxide mixes into the atmosphere because of the burning of fossil fuels and acid, and because of that we get acid rain, and acid rain causes great damage to human beings, animals and crops. Now the next effect of air pollution will be eutrophication. It means eutrophication is a condition where high amount of nitrogen present in the atmosphere and it affects the fish, plants and the animal species. Next one, effect on wildlife. Toxic chemical present in the air and it also affects the animals to move to a new place or change their habitats. Depletion of ozone layer. Ozone exists in the Earth's atmosphere and it was protecting the human from the ultraviolet rays. But nowadays, Earth's ozone layer is depleting due to the presence of chlorofluorocarbons and hydrochlorofluorocarbons in the atmosphere. Last one will be human health. The major cause of death increasing is the outdoor air pollution. Because of that, the health effect range from increased hospital admissions and emergency room visit to increased risk of premature death. So every day about 90% of the world's children under the age of 15 breathe polluted air and that puts their health and development at serious risk. This is the information given by World Health Organization. So these are the effects of air pollution. Children, now we all know the causes of air pollution and the effects of air pollution and how it is going to affect the environment. Now we are going to learn the remedial measures to control air pollution. They are establishment of industries away from the towns and cities, increasing the length of chimneys in industries, growing more plants and trees, use of non-conventional fuels like biogas and LPG, use of mass transit system. These are the remedial measures to control air pollution. Then, shall we learn the meaning of water pollution? Water pollution is nothing but the introduction of all the substances or all the wastages or chemicals enter into the marine environment and it gives the deleterious effects to human health or human beings. That means it gives the harmful diseases to living resources and also it affects the human health and also affects the marine activities. This is the meaning of water pollution. Children, shall we learn the types of water pollution? They are surface water pollution, groundwater pollution, microbiological pollution, and oxygen depletion pollution. Surface water pollution. That is, surface water includes natural water like lakes, ocean, and river. And these unwanted waste or the chemicals mixing with the physical water and it can be called as surface water pollution. Groundwater pollution. Groundwater contamination occurs when there is a man-made product like gasoline, oil, and other chemicals get into the water, and and this groundwater will be contaminated. Or untreated water from the septic tanks, toxic chemicals from the underground storage links also contaminate groundwater. Children, now the next type of water pollution will be the microbiological pollution. It means in many communities, people drink the untreated water from the river, pond, or stream, and it causes virus and bacteria. And because of that, the natural pollution occurs to the aquatic and also to the human being. This is known as microbiological pollution. Next one, oxygen depletion pollution. It means when oxygen levels in the water are depleted, the the harmless aerobic microorganisms are removed, and the harmful anaerobic microorganism will survive. Because of this anaerobic microorganisms, it is harmful to the people, to the animals, and also to the environment, and it produces harmful toxins such as ammonia and sulfide. This is known as oxygen depletion pollution. Children, shall we learn the causes of water pollution? They are discharge of sewage and wastewater, sewage, garbage, and the liquid waste of the households, and the agricultural runoff, and also the wastage from the factories mixed with the river and lakes. And these waste contain uh, harmful toxin, and it is poisonous for both the aquatic plants and also for the animals. Next one, dumping of solid waste. That is the people dump all the solid waste and litters into the water, and that creates a huge problem. Next one, discharge of industrial waste. Industrial waste contains all the grease, mercury, lead, and the oil and the petrochemicals, and which are harmful to people, and and also to the environment. Oil spill. Sea water gets polluted due to the oil spilled from ships and tankers while traveling. The spilled oil does not dissolve in water, and it becomes a thick sludge and polluting the water. Next one, acid rain. Acid rain is the pollution of water caused by air pollution. When all the acidic particles caused by air pollution mix in the atmosphere and mix with the water vapor, and it becomes acid rain. Global warming. Due to global warming, there is an increase in the water temperature, and the aquatic animals and the plants are affected. Last one, eutrophication. As we have learned, eutrophication is an increased level of nutrients in water bodies, and this results in the bloom of algae in water, and because of that, oxygen level will be decreased. It also depletes the oxygen in water, and it affects the aquatic plants and the animals, and also the aquatic animal population. Children, so far we were learning the causes of water pollution. Now we are going to learn the effects of water pollution. That is, water pollution adversely affects the life of man, animals, and plants, and also the environment. This polluted water is also harmful for agriculture also. All the chemicals and the unwanted wastage, it mixes with the river, and it affects the entire ocean. So, now we are going to learn the effects of water pollution. They are death of aquatic animal. The main problem caused by water pollution is that it kills organisms that depend on these water bodies. We can see many dead fish, crabs, seagulls, dolphins, and many other animals wind up on the beaches. Disruption of food chains. Pollution disrupts the natural food chain also. Pollutants such as lead and cadmium are eaten by the tiny animals. Later, these animals are consumed by fish, and the food chain continues disrupted at all higher levels. Diseases. The indiscriminate human activities such as open defecation, dumping of solid waste, and the discharge of drainage water are responsible for the pathogenic bacteria or waterborne diseases like typhoid, malaria, jaundice, dengue fever, viral fever, and also the worm infections. Destruction of ecosystem. Ecosystems can be severely destroyed by water pollution. Many areas are now being affected by careless human pollution, and this pollution is coming back to hurt human in many ways. So these are the effects of water pollution. So to control this water pollution, certain measures are taken to control water pollution. They are water management plan, settling ponds, maintenance of drain line, sewage treatment plant, and the regular monitoring of water and the wastewater, and the action towards illegal dumping of illegal dumping of waste into water bodies. These are the measures taken to control water pollution. Hello children, how are you all? See, I have come to meet you all. Today you were learning about no water pollution, so I have come to meet you all. See, you people throw all the dust into the water or into the ocean, and because of that I am the person to be affected. So please hereafter don't throw any dust inside the water. And you were learning about pollution. It was very useful, and also the water pollution and also the air pollution. Thank you children. Bye.